going to move from the diamond and go to the octagon. And man, UFC, they put together one heck of a morning this morning. All right, so with UFC's got some major news coming out this morning that it is around the champion, our boy, man, Ilia Topuria. So Topuria finally is going to move up in class. He's been quoted by saying that it's getting too hard to stay down at the the featherweight division. He's just dominated this thing 16-0 and has looked unstoppable. So he's going to be moving up to lightweight, which is humongous news. And after that happened, Dana White does not waste any time with the press at all. He announced some major moves coming out. So let's go ahead and get to it. UFC 314 just gets announced, and none other than Alexander Volkanovski and Diego Lopez are going to get the title shot for the vacant featherweight championship, man. And if you look at this card here, and if you can't see it on the screen, this card is going to be ridiculous. I mean, you got Volkanovski and Lopez. You got Michael Chandler and Patty Pendleton, and this will finally be Patty finally getting that big stage. He's a co-main event. He's UFC,
Miami, baby.
A lot of people's been saying he's trying to be too much like Conor McGregor, or UFC's trying to promote him as the new McGregor. He hasn't been as dominant as McGregor was in that one. That also you got Yari Rodriguez and the Pitbull coming over from Bellator. Jeff Neal on here, man. This card is just ridiculously stacked, and I cannot wait for this one. But there's more news coming, but I just want to get you guys this quick reaction real quick to just this right here. And of course, it's coming up, and I want to say in the middle of March and the beginning of April with what's coming next. But quick reaction to that. All that going on, man.
G Mike.
Well, just to start off with Topuria first.
Yeah.
I think it's awesome that he moves up a weight class. He's been dominating that weight class, so he's moving up and he's challenging himself. He's going to go up, and most likely they're talking about that he's going to fight Islam first. And if he fights Islam, they have him. I saw it today. They have him as a betting favorite at -180, and then they have Islam at +260. Now, I don't think that he's gonna be Islam because
I don't either. I think he's gonna have. I think he's gonna have to at least get one fight on his belt before he gets that automatic title shot. But
yeah, I think he's gonna do work in that weight class for sure. But like, one thing I don't agree with that he should just go and fight the champ if you're moving up weight class. I know it's because of popularity and they're trying to make money off of it to see the champ going against the champ for sure. But, like I feel like the dude in second, the dude in third should have a shot at the title fight. But whatever, that's nor here nor there. Just talking about that fight alone, I don't know, man. I don't see Islam losing to Topuria at all, honestly.
Oh, we got time. We got time to digest.
Yeah, that's why I didn't go too into it. That's why I didn't go too into it. But
quick reaction, real quick. We want to also make sure we're checking with the fans real quick. And we got Patty being Patty. No, which I agree. Patty is not Conor. He's not by any stretch. I'm just saying. A lot of people have been trying to compare the publicity he's been getting in like his rise, almost kind of like a different version of like what Conor was. And I'm not saying they're the same fighter or even same character, but I just think that's how UFC is trying to portray them. They kind of both came from nowhere and have made like now Patty's hasn't looked that dominant in the last few fights, and now he's also getting a co-main event. So I'm just saying, I think that there's a lot to digress with that one, but I'm just saying, man, that card looks awesome though, man. Look, shout out to Dana White for you have some crazy news happen that one of your top fighters is moving, and then you can come up with this right here as like, okay, don't worry, we got it covered. Volkanovski and Diego Lopez, man, I am so stoked for that fight. Diego Lopez is one of my favorite fighters, but I love Volkanovski as well. How can you not like Volkanovski if you're a UFC fighter? Oh, I can't. We got time. We can't do it now, man. We cannot do that one now. There's a lot I want to look over for it. But that is going to be exciting.
No, that was going to be a dope card, and I love Miami. I'm gonna see what's up, dog. See what's up, man. I don't know, man. Them tickets be expensive as shit, though.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah,
extremely
expensive.
And that's Dana White too. He's gonna always go for. We talked about it earlier. Toria, he should have to go through the class. Dana White's gonna put on what sells the most money, and I love him for it. It's a two-edged sword. Sometimes you might be a little dissatisfied. Why don't we have this matchup or that matchup? It ain't going to draw money. These fights for sure are going to draw money, and I'm most excited for Patty the Batty. I love his story. I love who he is. The whole. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, man. Yo,
say that again, please.
I'm just saying,
Yeah,
like
that's what it goes by, Patty the Batty.
it's-
It just, I mean,
That's
it's
hilarious. If
yeah.
you've seen that man's weight cuts, like how he comes into camp and then how he just shreds
Yeah.
himself to the bone,
That's
it's
crazy. That's
absurd.
insane, though. How he does
Yeah,
that. That's
as
insane.
I just love him for that because, like, yo, if you can make a career out of that and you can somehow win and be dominant at some point, I'm all for it. And plus, like I said, I love fitness and nutrition, so seeing just some dude scarfing down burgers and crisps, as they say, and over across the pond, and you're just able to go from that to just like drop like 40 pounds or whatever in like an off season, like that's amazing.
Yeah.
Like, shout
Well,
out.
like I was saying before,
No,
that
that's
is
tough,
not.
man. That's crazy to do.
Oh God,
That's
yeah,
hard as
yeah.
hell to do.
We got to do an episode one day on weight
all though,
cutting.
man. And that's like we were talking about with Dana White giving the fans what they want here, man. So then that was it. That wasn't all the news that coming out. So we got another two main event announcement today, man. And that is going to be Muhammad versus JDM. And this one's going to be a banger as well, man. These dudes, I guarantee they probably will not be going to the ground at all. They'll just be straight full on swinging haymakers everywhere we go in this fight. That's going to be a fight as one hell of a fight. I am very excited about that one. It is going to be awesome as well. But we also got one more that got announced, and man, this one is just as exciting as well. It's going to be for the flyweight championship. You got Shevchenko versus Fiorot. And damn, man, I cannot wait for this fight. And honestly, I was expecting to see Shevchenko versus Wei Ling. That was the big thing they were hoping for, which is still possibly going to be in the works depending on the outcome. And that one's going to be probably one of the greatest women's fight of all time if that two go at it. But what do you guys, after all that announcements there, and also they also have coming up as well, Leon Edwards and Brady are going to get it on too, man. So, dude, UFC is in great position. And let's not forget, in about 2 weeks from now, you got Pereira coming up with his title defense again. So, like, dude, UFC is in such a great spot right now. And Dana White just knows how to promote these things. And it just seems like after you're done, like how they're going to top this. And then it's like, okay, well, I got you. Hold my beer. Here's another one. They are really doing doing great out there. But quick reaction as well, because like I was saying, we're going to break these down a little bit when they get closer to the actual fight night. But out of those two main events right there, which one are you more excited about, Muhammad or Shevchenko?
Shevchenko.
Yeah.
For sure.
I've only seen Muhammad fight like a few times. So
yeah,
I've seen Shevchenko fight more than a few times. And anytime she fights, it's very exciting.
Yeah, she's one of the most accurate strikers in UFC history. She wastes no kicks, no punches. If she's throwing something, it's because it's there and it's most likely going to land. Yeah, she is absolutely amazing women's fighter, man. So
she has star power.
Yeah,
all over her.
100%, man, 100%. And that's that, man. That is going to be one heck of a 2 pay-per-views, man. I cannot wait for both of those ones.